Hey, what up guys, how you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a FIFA 17 Ultimate Team Squad Builder, which is going to be 11 players that are all special items. I wanted to try and put a full, not informed team, but a full special item team together, so better than an informed team, because they're all sort of blue versions and stuff like that. And we start off in goal today with my 86 rated Ralf Fährmann. Now, you could use TOTS Baumann or even another Bundesliga TOTS goalkeeper. Neuer would be obviously the other one that you could use. But I have Fährmann, I really like Fährmann, and I don't like Baumann. So I'm going to stick him in goal today, and he is like probably the most reliable goalkeeper that I can think of on this game. And then we move on to the defence. So, obviously there's a couple of Germans in the middle, we'll get to them in a moment. But at left back today, we've got someone from the Belgian Pro League, from Anderlecht of course. It is Obradovic. Ivan Obradovic. He's a 74 rated silver team of the season with actually some decent stats on his card. And then we have Veltman. Veltman is someone that I packed. I probably would recommend Karsdorp if you got him, but I kind of needed Veltman for a perfect link in a moment. Or, no, I don't know if I do in the end. But anyway, like, I had Veltman, I wanted to try him out, because although he's slow, he's got ridiculous stats in the other areas, and I thought maybe it'd be interesting to see how he actually performs as a 70 pace right back. Of course, normally a centre back. So Benedict Höwedes 87 rated card comes into the frame, as well as my 94 Hummels. Now, paying like 30k for that 87 Höwedes is unreal for the stats that he's got. And then, of course, I have an untradeable first owner Hummels with the just 6 stats across the board. 88 dribbling and 90 passing on a massive centre-back is a game changer because it means that you can actually play with him as opposed to just quickly pass it off to the right back or something, or just boot it out of play because you don't trust your centre-back on the ball. You definitely can trust this guy. So moving on into the midfield then, of course, we've got some Dutch people on the right and then some Belgian Pro League stuff on the left. I'm trying to bring in some players today that got Team of the Seasons a few weeks back, but I don't ever see people really using. And I want to show you that there's some amazing players on this game. Davy Klaassen has got crazy stats. Dendoncker has got phenomenal stats. He's up there with some of the highest stats total in the entire game. He just doesn't have 80 pace to make him a member of Club 80. Other than that though, 92 passing, 92 defending, 93 physical. I hit one, we're going to call it a Dendonk boom. I hit one in this video, you'll see it coming up shortly. But then we have Sofiane Hani, who completes the trio of Anderlecht players on that left-hand side. He hasn't got much pace for a winger, but he has got 87 dribbling, 85 shooting, and 84 passing. And for a discard value team of the season, actually has 4-star skills and weak foot as well, so looks to be a decent player. We then have another basically discard value team of the season, which is Jermaine Lens, Dutch playing in the Turkish league, which helps link everything together here. 87 pace, 88 dribbling, 85 shooting, and 86 passing. Some really good stats on that card. And of course 4-star skills once again. And then this is where the team completes. We have Team of the Season Wesley Sneijder, which I believe someone said is actually his highest rated card on foot ever. So even when he had madness stuff back in the day, I'm pretty sure 90 rated is about as high as he's ever gotten. And he actually does look insane. 94 dribbling, 91 shooting, like crazy passing as well. And then the team sort of comes together with the purple hero Podolski. I wish I could have got someone slightly better than that, considering like the ratings of some of my TOTS cards here. This guy is kind of like outdated and stuff now. But he links the team together perfectly there, getting that strong link to Sneijder, which he needed to finish his chemistry off. But overall, you could use TOTS Karsdorp at right back, by the way. You don't need a perfect link to him and Klaassen. You just need that one strong link. So Karsdorp's got incredible pace and would be a better option perhaps than Veltman. But other than that, I think for a 4-league and a few nations hybrid, we've actually put together a pretty nice special team. Like full special items. Normally when I build teams, I don't actually have every single player as a special player. It's normally like 3, 4, or maybe even 5 special cards as like my main players. And I wanted to see how it performed in game. And actually, I think I did alright. I did concede goals, but I think that's because whilst I was playing this session, like, I was just terrible at defending. And whilst I play FIFA in general, again, you guys know that by now. But yeah, some of these TOTS are a few weeks like outdated almost, you could say, but they've been out for a while and I never ever see people use them. I'm sure you guys also know by now that I have pre-recorded this video way in advance because of my trip to LA for EA Play and then family holiday that I'm on right now as you're watching this. I've had to do my best to get you guys some content. That's why it hasn't been like the regularly scheduled content as you would normally see when I'm at home. But I'm literally going to be back tomorrow or the day after from when you're watching this. So normal service should be resumed very soon. Thank you for all your patience and stuff over the past couple of weeks. It just so happened that I'm literally out of the country for nearly 3 whole weeks in June, which is dangerous when you're trying to make daily content on YouTube. But you can see the sort of goals that we're scoring here. Some of them are a bit dodgy. Some of them are actually very nice. That was a lovely strike by Lens right there. In that particular game, this game right here, I was literally 2-0 down. And I ended up beating the guy 6-2. He had a stacked Prem team, I'm pretty sure it was. Like a really high-rated form, Alexis Sanchez, and like Heung-min Son, and some other orange and purple, I don't know, crazy cards he had in his team. And eventually, yeah, I fought 2-0 down. This is it. We're going to just get slapped. I nearly rage quit. But sometimes you just turn a game around without knowing it. You're actually a few goals up. And once the floodgates opened against this guy, I think he just completely and utterly lost it. Dendoncker here plays it to Lens. It comes back to Dendoncker and I score a winning goal in the 120th minute. And I definitely shushed it against that guy because I'm pretty sure he shushed it against me a couple of times when he scored. And this is a weird goal right here. Look at this from Dendoncker. He strikes it really well. But when you see the replay, I actually tweeted this a couple of weeks ago. When you see this Dendonk boom, it looks as though he Rabonas it. Look at it. It's sort of a weird bug, I guess, where the foot goes through the other foot. Just a visual glitch, really. But yeah, he looks like he Rabonas it powerfully into the back of the net, which is actually kind of cool. And then we move on to the final goals here that are with Wesley Sneijder. For someone who I was expecting to be, 1, very weak, and 2, not really have much about him, he was actually insanely good. Like, he randomly pops up and scores goals when you're not really expecting him to. I was expecting to utilize his passing stat and his dribbling stat, but then of course he actually does have a really good shot on this particular version, and he's got 80 pace, which is definitely not slow, and he wasn't actually too weak. He was able to hold off the defenders as well. So in total, you're getting a crazy fun TOTS to use here. Unfortunately, he's only got 3-star skills. He used to have 4, I'm pretty sure, but nowadays he does have the 5-star weak foot, which is, you know, exactly, he's one of the most 2-footed players in the game. So that right there is the full special item squad. Would you guys like to see me do this again? Maybe with some other team of the seasons that have come out more recently and stuff? Let me know down below in that comment section. We've able to sort of whittle in here 4 different leagues and a whole bunch of nations as well. So I would class that as a hybrid. I'm not sure about what you guys would think. Maybe let me know in the comment section below. Smash a thumbs up on the video if you guys have enjoyed. And like I said, just a massive thanks for bearing with us for the last couple of weeks and stuff. The challenge of trying to get 2.5 or 3 weeks worth of content done in advance is not easy when, you know, FIFA Ultimate Team is all like based on stuff that comes out the day before and you've got to keep up to date with stuff. So yeah, bear with me on that. Thank you so much for your patience and stuff. Hit that like button. I'll catch you next time. Peace.